awesome! It's Krystle here. So I myself, I'm a parent and I have encountered a problem whereby my kids just don't like to learn anymore. And that's why today I'm doing a video on how you can actually get your kids to start falling in love with learning again without the nagging, without the scolding, without the spanking. What I want is very simple. Okay, what I want for my kids is really very simple. I just want them to actually fall in love with learning again. And I don't think it's too much to ask for, right? So actually I've been going along this journey of finding all sorts of solutions to actually help my kids. As a parent, I believe if you're a parent yourself, you will know how I feel. Now, in this journey, this is where I stumbled upon an amazing solution called Vschool Trend Learning Program. And let's not waste time because I'm going to go through a quick review about this program and let's jump right into it. So as you can see that this is my browser and I'm using Google Chrome, by the way. So I strongly suggest that you use Google Chrome for browsing all of your things. Now, why? Because it's really fast and you can do a lot of shortcuts and cool stuff. Now, let's jump right into it. For Vschool Trend Learning Program, it's very simple. You don't need to download any apps or anything at all. All you need to do is just log into their website, www.vschooltrend.com. And once you're in, you will see this.
Hi, welcome to Vschool Trend Learning Program.
So basically, you'll see this whereby there is actually a background video playing to introduce what is Vschool Trend Learning Program. So now I'm not going to waste time and just going to jump right into and click on login. So for login, right, once you subscribe to Vschool Trend Learning Program, you'll be given two IDs. Now one is for your child and one is for yourself. So I'm going to go into your child's ID and show you how it's like on the learning process. So this is my ID here. I'm going to jump right into it and show you how it looks like for a primary 6 SJKC portal. And this, as you can see, the overview is green color, it's easy on the eyes. Okay, the first thing I notice is easy on the eyes. And then you notice that actually here, there is where your child can upload their profile photo. And this is a sense of belonging to them, so they know that this belongs to them. And this is very crucial. All little bit tiny details that a lot of parents, maybe just like me, who don't really notice at first, but actually does impact on your child. Now over here, it's just a bit similar, just like Facebook. It's very similar like Facebook, whereby there's actually a news feed. However, this news feed is not about who's doing what or other people's news feed. It is all about your child and what your child have been doing recently. So over here you can see a child have completed a mathematics exercise or a Bahasa Melayu exercise, English exercise, so forth. Everything is shown here. How long ago we can see. So there's the whole entire time frame given here. Then besides that, a lot of parents will sure ask the question like, is this following to the school syllabus? The answer is yes, 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 it is. So it's following according to the book text. So this is something that every parents and every kid out there, every student are looking for. They want something that relates to what they learn in school. Now, besides that, parents also will ask the question, is this following to the latest syllabus? Or do they update often? And this is where you can check on the right-hand side here, Vschool Trend e-news. Now, in this e-news, you'll notice that you write here on what is the latest thing that they update and how long ago. Everything is shown here. And then that's where you get to see how often do they actually do the update. Now, let's not waste time and jump right into my learning process. So in my learning, you will notice that these are all the core subjects of what your child actually is learning in school. So as you can see here, this is the full overview of all the core subjects your child is going to get when they subscribe to the Vschool Trend Learning Program. And you can see the first one here is Bahasa Melayu, there's English, there's Mandarin, Math, and Science, not forgetting also History if your child is primary 4, 5, and 6. So for picture dictionary is also added on. And besides that, there's even UPSR Kupasan or in other words, is UPSR material. So everything here is provided. And the good news is, it's free. So I'm not going to go through very in-depth on this. I'm just going to go through very brief because you got a lot to cover. So let's just go right straight into business. So as you can see here, Bahasa Melayu, you press on this tab immediately. So when you press on this tab, you'll notice that immediately it will show all the other sub-tabs at the bottom. So once you see here, there's Sistem Bahasa, Buku Teks, Karangan, Pemambaru, and also Buku Teks KSSR. Now, if you don't know what is the difference between Buku Teks KSSR and Buku Teks, basically it just means this is the previous version or the previous syllabus, and this is the latest syllabus. So they have already parted it, so you won't feel like lost or you feel like, oh, why is it here, why is it there? It doesn't matter. It's all put here in case if the kid need it, okay? So students who actually want to go back or do additional exercise, they can always check on this area. However, it's addition for them. Now let's start on from the left to the right. So it's very user-friendly, as you can see. Now, what I like about it is the user interface is very straightforward. So you can see tab very clearly, and all over here is already been segregated into sections, so I can just immediately jump into whatever I want to go through. So let's just say today my child wants to learn Sistem Bahasa. All I need to do is click Sistem Bahasa, and then there's even provided notes. So I can click on the notes and have a look on the notes section. So this is where you get primary 6, and all of the primary 6 information are here. Not only that, they even provide primary 5 and primary 4. Now this is the amazing part. A lot of people is like, no matter whatever you get outside there, if you go for tuition classes or whatever it is, normally they will only teach the same level. Now the thing is, in Vschool trend, they even give you 2 years down. Now why is that reason? Because in other words, a lot of students out there who are not scoring that high or who is not really excelling on a particular subject or a particular topic is simply because they have not built the foundation that is needed with the previous year. And that is why Vschool trend actually give 2 years down. So this is in order for the child to build back the foundation that is needed. So let's not waste time and let's see how does the notes look like. So I want to click into Kata Nama and see a quick example here of the notes. So if you're going for the here from the right onwards, okay, from the right tab, you notice that there is a download icon. Now this download icon is for you to easily download the whole entire notes that is provided here. So 6 pages of notes, 1 click of a button is easy for your child to download. And this is very handy whereby when you are in a situation there is no internet, or there's maybe restricted internet on specific times, or maybe at home you don't have internet and you do go out, you can actually download at a public Wi-Fi. And this is very useful. You can download it on your phone, your tablet, on your PC, whatever it is, okay? So this is very useful. Now besides that, there is even a print button. So everything is there for you. All you need to do is just select what choice you want. So you can either download it or you can print it. You can even print it and bring the notes to school and jot in your own notes. So this is actually very useful if your child is a kinesthetic child and would like to have notes by their side and add on their own notes. Very, very useful. So as you can see, there is actually a toggle sidebar or slider bar that when you click on it, it will immediately show whatever notes are provided. So this is a quick overview and you can just quickly click and select which notes that you want. Now, not only that, there's even a search bar here. So let's close that part and click on the search bar and key in a particular word that you would like to find. Let's just say I want to find the word moi. And immediately the system will help me to search for the word moi. And there's only one match case for the word moi here. Let's just say if I change another word and change it to sang kanchil, and immediately it will show and highlight the word sang kanchil. So it's easy for your child to actually search in a 6 pages note to find a particular word that they want. And very handy too. Now today, if your child is rather visual and kinesthetic at the same time, but they rather want to have something to view and see, and not only by just words, they prefer something that they can listen and view at the same time. Then at the very bottom of the notes here, you will notice that there's a video provided to summarize the whole entire notes as provided above. So with a click of a button,
Kata nama.
This is where the video learning comes in.
Kata nama ialah kata yang merujuk kepada manusia, haiwan, tumbuhan, benda, dan tempat.
So as you can see, the video has pronunciation, you have words, so your child can actually see the words and listen, and at the same time see how it's actually pronounced, and from there your child get to learn on how to pronounce the words properly. So this is really, really helpful if your child is not really keen to see the notes, even though you print, even though you download, it's all for them, then video is the way to go. So this part is, I really kudos to Vschool Trend for actually having a video to handle on this area. Now next, once you have already learned, the next step is actually the exercise learning. So let's click on the exercise and have a look. So this exercise area for System Bahasa, you'll notice that there's unit set 1, set 2, set 3. So there's one unit, they even break it down to 3 sets. And that's great because set 1 is easy, then there's intermediate for set 2, and set 3 is advanced. So it slowly builds up on each other. And when every time a child is done in a particular exercise, it will actually have an indication of a tick so that the parents will know that this has already been done, and the child will also have an indication that this has already been done before, so they can move on to the next exercise. Okay, so let's have a look on a lot of exercise here. There's really tons of exercise provided. So not only primary 6, but they will also provide primary 5 exercise and also primary 4. Look at that, that's amazing. Okay, so let's just gonna jump right into and show you how it looks like for a primary 4 exercise, because this review is a review for primary 4, 5, and 6. So let's have a look on a primary 4 exercise and how does it look like inside. So this is how it looks like. It's this is an objective question. So a child gets to actually start to answer like this.
Betul.
And immediately the system will auto-mark and praise the child. Same time, it's like the moment your child is done with it, and immediately they get to know whether they got it right or wrong, and also the system will motivate the child.
Bagus.
And this is great because from here, the child gets to see how good the child is.
Hebat.
So let's just imagine I'm doing all of this. This is great. I love it.
Hebat.
I just want to keep on continue on.
Hebat.
But let's just say if I do accidentally got it wrong, or maybe I don't know the answer.
Jawapan salah. Sila cuba lagi.
The system will just tell the child the answer is wrong. Please try again. So this is amazing. So the second time when the child tries it again and it's a correct answer, therefore it will indicate here it is correct. However, there's no motivation words again. Then the child can continue on. Okay?
Betul.
So I'm going to continue on here and answer some more.
Bagus. Hebat. Hebat.
And so forth. Okay, so let's just say I'm going to skip some question, not answering, and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to click submit, and it's going to come out this the button here. I'm just going to click OK, and that's where you notice the answer will show. So how do I go up? I just need to press this little green button here, and immediately it goes up. And let's just say if your child is stuck with a particular word they don't understand, all your child need to do is actually double click on the words or the text and click at the very bottom right. There's a little tiny icon here. I want you to click on it and click the word cari, and immediately it will show the meaning and also the imbuhan. Then besides that, it will also translate into Mandarin and also into English, and this is very helpful so that you don't need to buy an additional dictionary. You don't need to have the electronic dictionary. Everything is just a click of a button. So easy, you don't even have to type it again. And this is very useful. Okay, so you just click it down and then you click on the icon again and you'll be out of sight. Now if you don't go up, just click on that green button there and you will go all the way up again. So this is where you can see the total score, and the questions that I've answered will have a tick, and the one that I don't, or the one I got it wrong, will show an indication I'm wrong, and the one that did not answer will not show anything at all. Okay, so this is really a quick overview on how the automatic system marking works, and it's great. A quick sharing here, my son loved this a lot. My daughter love this a lot. And because of this, they're really motivated to keep on doing again and again and again. Okay? Now, we already saw the exercise. Let's jump into the next part and see what we have. So just now was the exercise. So let's check how about buku text. Buku text basically is textbook. So what is down here is all the exercise that is related to the textbook. So you can see that all is according to the syllabus, and this is additional questions or exercise that the child can actually go through for primary 6, primary 5, and primary 4. This is a lot of questions, as you can see. It's really tons. You can't finish it. And if you're a parent that is looking for a lot of questions, then Vschool trend is really something that you'll be really amazed about. Then you'll notice there is karangan. So karangan is essay, and so here you can see that, similarly, if the child have already done it, there will be a tick. I'll just have a quick view here, show you how it looks like. So this is the karangan, and your child can actually start typing here. Now for this little box here, you can actually make it bigger, and then you can start to type. So your child can type in. Once your child is done, just click submit button, and then the answer will be given. So there'll be a sample answer at the very end once you have submitted. So regardless if your child don't do or your child's completed, submit and have a view on whether they got it right, or if they don't know, at least they have a guideline on how to actually answer it. So this is really amazing. Now, since we already have the full overview for Bahasa Melayu, let's jump into English. So let's have a view on how English will look like for primary 4, 5, and 6. So you notice there is really a lot of tabs there. So similarly, this will have grammar first. So there's grammar, and there's notes and exercise. So it's going to be quite similar with the Bahasa Melayu. There's also textbook exercise, like what I showed you just now earlier on. There's essay, exercise, comprehension, and Cambridge. So I'm going to show you quickly on how much exercise there is. Okay, so this is the notes and exercise. There's a lot. So how do you know it's exercise? Exercise will have a tick once you're done. Okay, so go right up. And let's check out on the essay. So they even break it down to section A, B, and C. So there's really a lot here going on. It's really enough for your child to practice on. And here, primary 6 as well. So here you'll notice also there's comprehension, which is newly add-on feature. Before this, they don't have comprehension, but now they do. And then there's even Cambridge exercise. So there's a notes here, especially for primary 4. Then exercise as well, because primary 4 is the latest syllabus, and they're taking CFR Cambridge. That's why there's only primary 4 inside. Then there's also KSSR syllabus, which is at the very end here, for in case if any child would like to go through and do the previous syllabus, everything is provided here. Okay, so this is a quick overview, and then let's check on the Mandarin section. So for Mandarin, so basically you notice that everything is broken down into very easy tabs where your child can actually go through and access whatever section they want easily without digging through a pile of stuff. And then there is the mathematics. So the first three we'll talk about language, and then now we are talking about math and science. For math, it is according to the textbook. So they're right here according to the textbook, and when you click on it, they even provide simplified notes. Okay, so for the child, it's easy to digest, and also exercise. So there's a lot of exercise here for your child to actually go through. So primary 6 until there's a lot. then primary 5, then only primary 4. So that's a lot of exercise really. Then we also have the middle tab, whereby they provide mathematics solution steps. So I'm going to click and show you how does it look like here. So this is a mathematics solution step section whereby the child can actually find out how did the answer was actually formed. So this is a step-by-step guide on how to get the answer. So everything is here. You can either download, print, or have an overview, just like I showed earlier on, or they can just find it directly. So everything is just on a click of a button, very similar, just like the notes earlier on. Then there's also the old syllabus here, standby in case the child would like to access again. And then next, we're going to check out on the science section. So for science, it's very similar as well, just like math. It's also following according school syllabus with the notes here and also the exercise. So just like just now, there's a lot of exercise, and you notice they have added in a lot of new 2020. So there's a lot of new 2020, add in exercise. So like just now I mentioned, if you want to know, you can check over here, or you can check at the news bulletin board on the right hand side early on at the dashboard. Okay, everything is here. So it's really cool. I'm still at primary 4. Okay, right now it's primary 5. Just now I was still at primary 5, and now I'm primary 4. So that's a lot of questions for your child to go through. Then we have history. So for history, it's similar as well. History will also have show according to textbook, and then they will provide the whole syllabus here. And they will provide the previous syllabus at the far right side. Now, we have already talked all of the subjects as provided. Now, let's look into the picture dictionary. Now, what is so special about Vschool Trend Picture Dictionary? Let's check on the notes and have a look. So, for picture dictionary, for primary 4, 5, and 6, this is what they show here. So it's suitable for primary 4 to 6, agriculture, animal, and everything. So this is an additional add-on for the child to work on their vocab or new nouns to learn every day. So let's click on it and have a look. So for this, I've selected agriculture. And then you notice that it's a picture with a lot of numbers. And if you go to the very bottom, you notice that there's actually, what's the meaning? So I'm just going back on top here, and I'm going to find number 1. Okay, so number 1, I have here agriculture. And if I go all the way down, I'll notice that you write it agriculture. So it's the wording agriculture. In Malay, it's called pertanian. In Mandarin, it's called gongye. So if you see the sentence, they will teach the child how to form sentences in English, Malay, and Mandarin, and also find the verbs. This is very helpful for a child, especially to learn additional new vocab, but at the same time, it let them learn in 2 additional other languages as an option. So we go to the very bottom of the picture dictionary, and what you will notice is they even provide adjective, like number 1 is a plant, is fast growing, and how to form a sentence. And if you go to the very bottom again, you'll notice that they even provide idioms. And this will help to increase the marks that the child would have. From a very simple essay, they can now have an excellent essay with knowing how to use idioms. Okay, this is where they get to learn idioms and also the meaning. So this kudos again to Vschool Trend for such an amazing picture dictionary provided besides the dictionary at the bottom. So not only that, you can even print, and not only that, you can even download, you can print, and also have an overview like just now, and also search. Very easy. So that is picture dictionary. Now let's move on to the very last tab here, which is the UPSR. Wow, this is amazing. So this is UPSR materials whereby the child can actually go through here and have a look. So I'm just going to show you the very first one whereby it's talk about where is this resources form, and everything is here. So it's strictly for Vschool trend students, reference only, and everything is here. If you want to know more, I strongly suggest to actually subscribe for the full version to have a full overview. All I can say inside is basically a questions whereby the students answer, and they'll show like what is an Excel answer, how to give a better answer, and also point of view of teachers and so forth. So this is really amazing if you want to actually help your child to learn how to answer UPSR question. This is really useful. So if you want to know more, subscribe for the full thing and you get to see it. Okay, then let's go into my exam. So I'm not going to go through very deep on just now because we have a lot to cover here. And now we're going to go into my exam. You can see there's a lot of tabs, and by default you see Bahasa Melayu. I'm going to click exam, and then you'll notice there is a lot of exam exercise here. So I'm just going to show you the first one, and this is where we get to see how it looks like. Okay, so there's a countdown timer over here, and you notice that there is no instant marking because it is an examination. And once the child is done, they can move to the second, third, fourth, fifth, until to the last question. Once they're done, click submit, and then bam, all the answer is out. And then you can see whether your child obtained any marks or not. So if they're done, great. If they don't, it will show tidak menjawab soalan, which means your child didn't answer at all. Okay, so once you're done, you can close it, and then they will show the correct answer. From here, your child get to go through and learn again. So what happens if the countdown timer here runs out? Then the system will automatically submit this whole entire examination paper, and then they will come up with the score. So this can help your child to work on their time management, which is a lot of children are facing this problem. Now, quick sharing here on how it helped for my child. My son always don't have enough time to answer questions. And even though we tell him like, just go for the one that you know first, skip the one that you don't know, but he still faced the same problem. Until last year, when he's doing his UPSR, I told him to actually do this exercise every day. No miss. And from a 1 hour 50 minutes, he never had enough. He managed to complete everything in 20 minutes. Because not only it works on time management, but it also helped him with his speed reading. So that's a bit sharing on my end. And then there is my progress. So my progress is having an overview of all the subject that was given there just now. So let's just say if I want to check out on Bahasa Melayu. Okay, and I want to check on primary 4, which is the level I did just now. And I'm going to check maybe from March all the way to April. And then I'm going to choose select all. Actually, you can choose whatever you want here, but I'm choosing select all and click show. So once I click show, this is where it will start to generate the report card for me to overview. And this is how it looks like. So if it's black, good news for you, that means your child have passed 40 and above. But if it's red color, that means your child has failed on this particular topic. It's 40 and below, and that is something for you to take note of. So let's just see here, level 4. Okay, the date and time, subject, type, unit, section, and time spent. So spend 1 minute and 51 seconds, score 73 over scored 73.33, and view results. So I'm going to click here and have a view and see inside how does it look like. So as you can see, there's a name, everything's provided, total question 15, auto mark 15, unmarked 0, total of correct answers 11, time spent, everything is here. Then as you can see, we can go all the way down, correct, which is great. And then this is the one I got wrong. I did it wrong, and then I tried again, I got it right. Okay, and then I did continue to do again, and then I skipped number 13. Therefore, it didn't have any correct or wrong. It just immediately showed the answer. So from this alone, we can have a clear overview whether the child answered the question, don't know how to answer the question, skip the question, got it right, got it wrong, everything is here. If your child have actually answered 4 or 5 times wrong, you'll notice it will show all the answer that your child have actually selected, and this can see a pattern of your child. Now let's a quick sharing here on the report card. My son has a habit, okay? He likes to do the exam, he likes to answer the question, and every single time when he gets it wrong, he will just go back and answer again. So he will not complete everything, okay? He'll just submit it and he see the answer, then he's gonna go back and he's gonna do it again. And guess what? He's gonna get it wrong. So he's gonna do it again and again and again. And my daughter, she's doing it very differently. Her pattern is she do all the answers. Okay, she tried to answer everything. If she get it wrong, she's gonna try again until she got it right. Then once she complete everything, she clicks submit to see the answer and she redo the whole thing again. And normally I notice her pattern is only the 3rd to 4th time she can really master it. So this is the thing. You want your child to keep doing again and again until they really understand how to answer the question. So this is my report card, okay, or my progress. So this is the very cool part, is called My Rewards. This is where you can see and monitor your child's learning habit and their progress. So as you can see here, there's a contest period. So the contest period is already over. And every now and then, company will actually have a lot of contests ongoing to actually let the children and motivate the children to actually continue using the program. And that's great. So as you can see, congratulations, April progress as below. It will renew every month. And you can see here the score, total score is how much, how many study hours, and exercise hours. Then at the very bottom, you can see who's the top 1 student all the way to top 100. So if your child name is here, congratulations, your child is top 100 in the whole of Malaysia. So irregardless whether in your primary school or secondary school. This pretty much summarized the whole entire review of Vschool Trend Learning Program for Primary 4, 5, and 6. And we have just logged into our Primary 6 portal. If you like what you see and you want to have it a go for your child to actually try it out to see whether it works for you, there's a link below. So you can click on the link below to apply a free trial for your child. Now, quick note here, if today you are applying for a free trial, please take note, it's a 5-day free trial whereby you can only access the first notes and the first exercise. So you have been told that you can only access the first exercise and the first trial. So if you're just like me and you want your child to immediately access the full version so that your child can start learning and avoid being nagging and scolding and spanking, then there will be a link below for you to subscribe as well. Now, very good news for you. Today, if you subscribe, I'm going to give you a very special bonuses as well, which you will not be able to get elsewhere. So what is it and what are they? If you want to know, go to the description bar and check it out for more information. If you want more videos like this, click on the subscribe button and get notified to receive more videos like this. It's Krystle signing off. So I'll see you in the next video. Meantime, stay safe, stay awesome. Mwah.